Mike Paralack here to entertain you with the help of the Spin Doctors and a song from their follow-up album.
Egypt is the place to be.
Song called Cleopatra's Favorite Cat. And I picked that up recently. I just wanted to make a video, talk about some stuff. I was pondering, not all leftists are evil. A lot are just misguided. Just been so brainwashed. With those that are extreme left, for this whole cancel culture and this whole all things woke. and some of them are true patriots, but they're afraid of what will people do, what will people think, what will they say, etc., etc. And it's like, are you really going to be concerned about this kind of stuff when you're standing 2 hours in a bread line or a TP line? Standing in line for hours waiting for bread or toilet paper. Are you really going to be concerned with the person in front or in back of you in these lines is going to think and say at that point? Ay. It's, I used to, the only show I watched until now was Saturday Night Live, and except for this last year, honestly, I don't even watch TV anymore anyways. And when I do watch Saturday Night Live, I hesitate to say watch because I have better things to do on my Saturday night. Usually I just watch the stuff the next day on Sunday while I'm taking care of household stuff. So I hesitate to say I actually watched the show. But it was just those 4 years, while Trump was president. It was all, oh, Trump, ha, 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 what a dingbat, what a goofball, oh, Trump, ha, ha, ha. Now it's like, no, don't say anything bad about Biden. No, don't insult the most popular president that America's ever had, according to the left. Yeah, the most popular president ever, according to the MSM. And I can't say anything about it. It's like everybody's been bought and sold, especially in the entertainment industry. I mean, look at Schwarzenegger. Jeez. Never thought I'd see the day when Schwarzenegger would become just another talking head for the elitists. Never thought I'd see the day. Even Schwarzenegger, just another talking head for the elitists. But a friend, coworker, was pointing that out. Yeah, it's like everybody's been bought and sold. It's like everybody's bought and sold, and now whatever you do, don't make the boss mad. Don't make the boss mad. Whatever you do, just don't make the boss mad. That's just nobody wants to rock the boat. And this boat needs to be rocked. It was rocked for 4 years. For previous administration, it needs to be rocked some more. As much as the boat has been rocked, it has not been rocked enough. So I finally finished the Family Ties series, season 6 and 7. I kind of breezed through those because technically the last 2 seasons are the ones that I watched the most in syndication growing up. So that's why it was kind of a breeze to just go through them. The earlier episodes, seasons 1 through 5, were the ones I wasn't as familiar with. But it ended, of course, with the Alex P. Keaton character going off to become a stockbroker in New York Wall Street. $75,000 a year in 1989. Yeah, play your cards right. You ain't stupid with your money. The next step, millionaire. Probably inside of a couple of years. But no, it's a good show. It's Family Ties. It's one of the shows I enjoyed growing up. But I couldn't sleep last night, so I managed to fall asleep for 4 hours. Then I was up and I knew I wasn't going back to sleep. So rather than waste time, I went ahead and watched the final episode. And I managed to get an additional hour and a half, so afterwards. But I was a little mesmerized because the Courteney Cox character was so one-dimensional from my perspective now watching the show. I remember growing up, her character was a little more, had more depth and dimension, but that just could be all on me personally because I totally pedestrialized females back then. That probably was more about that. And you're talking about a sitcom anyway, so you could argue that all characters in a sitcom are going to be pretty one-dimensional. But, uh-oh, it's starting to rain again. But the dialogue between the two characters, Courteney Cox character and Michael J.Fox character, they had a lot of fun dialogue between those two characters. I like when she's psychoanalyzing him for a project, and she's got him hooked up to that lie detector machine. And he's like, well, where do you see yourself in 10 years? And right away he goes at it, making $250,000 a year. I'll have a house on each side of the coast. I'll have a house on each coast, a couple houses in the middle, mainly for storage. With a big giant fence around it all to keep out poor relatives. Oh man. But part of watching the show now as an adult versus when I was growing up, and my finding the character, the Courteney Cox character, kind of one-dimensional, is especially the episode where she basically sacrifices everything she is as a woman, as an individual person, to basically be Alex's mistress and maid, I guess, just to give it a try. And of course, at first, Alex is all, hey, this is cool, And I think for any, healthy male, that whole thing is pretty cool in fantasy, but in real life, I think a real man knows that he needs a partner in life, not somebody that is just that, a mistress and maid. Paul McCartney's got a song called Mistress and Maid. It's on the Off the Ground album. I don't know, I haven't received any news about my father, so I can't really tell you much there. So I guess I'll wrap up here. Ooh, Mike Paralak. Thank you for your time.